What's up guys, Vaccine here coming at you guys with some tips on the Domination game mode in Battlefield 4. Now I've been playing mostly Domination during my time in Battlefield 4, so I thought I might want to share some insights as to what I found useful during my Domination gameplay. Now, these are tips that have really helped me out while playing, and they might not work well for everyone, but I think they're good general outlines in which you should try to strive to have inside of your Domination gameplay. Now, the first tip I have for you guys is to go for the B capture point at the start of the game. A and C are essentially gimme capture points, and you don't really need to focus too many people on them at the start of the game. I can't tell you how many games that I've played and seen 4 to 5 people staying back to capture a point, which probably won't have that much action going on by it. It's just a waste of people, really, at this point. Getting to B quickly can mean a quick ticket lead and can also generate a few easy kills if the enemy team feels threatened. Often, the enemy team will feel very threatened if there's even a slight ticket advantage in your favor. They begin to panic and they're going to start rushing at you, and this is a great opportunity for you to pick up a couple easy kills. This leads me to my second point. After you've captured a capture point, defend it. Oftentimes, people will run away after they've captured a point and go on to their next objective. But then all that happens is the enemy team comes right around and you're back stuck in the same position where you're just rotating and rotating and rotating around. You want to make sure you're defending that area, keeping it safe, and making sure that the enemy team doesn't have a chance to capture it. If they do come up full force and decide to capture it, rotate around and go find another position. But until then, you should be defending your areas and trying to keep them alive for your team. Now, the third tip's going to seem pretty simple, but a lot of people can't seem to understand it. Do not force 3 caps. 3 caps might look good and they might lead to a quick victory, but if you've got a very close game, trying to force out 3 caps just spreads out your team and makes it so it's easier for the enemy team to come capture a couple of positions. You want to maintain 2 positions constantly and make sure that your enemy team is not coming up and getting those other positions. If they do happen to capture one of those, rotate around to that next position like I was saying in the last tip. Until then, keep up to that 2 cap unless you're playing against a team which really cannot defend it. Now, if your opponent happens to 3 cap you or they have a significant ticket lead, the number one thing I can tell you is don't panic. If you panic, you're going to start making rash decisions, you're not going to be playing smart and with your head, and it's going to lead to a higher ticket deficit. It's not going to help anyone to run around and just panic and try and pick up any point they can. You have to wait and make pushes with your team or nothing is going to come of it. You're just making it so it's easier for the other team to win. Now, the final tip I have for you guys is extremely simple. Play to your strengths. If you're someone who likes to run around a bunch, do that, but make sure you're doing it in a way that's going to help out your team and not just your KDR. Make sure you're running around defending areas and making those pushes to get the capture points. Don't push out for random 3 caps. Don't push around corners just for random kills. Make sure you're doing it controlled and in a way that's going to help out your team. And the same applies for the guys that like to stay back and rack up the kills. Make sure that you're actually defending an area and not just setting up camps somewhere, making sure that you can get a whole bunch of kills where no one's going to try finding you. It's not going to help your team, and it's just going to make you have a really terrible win rate. But those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope some of these are going to help you guys out and make you better Domination players. Let me know what you think about the tips in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.
Come on.